Alright guys, Ratchet Wrenches is back for another tutorial. We got the notorious 2019 Ford F-150 3.5 L Twin Turbo. We're going to do a stage 2 intake. It's actually 2 exits, so it's a twin take. And it's AFE Magnum FORCE, and it's stage 2. So we'll do that, and then pretty soon we're going to be doing the downpipe so we can get the tune. Stay tuned for that, literally, because it's coming. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, check out, we did the blow-off valve on this. That video went a little viral, so definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. It makes some badass noises. And without further ado, we'll get into it. So basically, what we're going to be doing is removing this stock little Y right here from here to here. And get that out of there, put an aftermarket one in. But, you know, they need an instruction manual. We don't use that here. So, without further ado, we're going to get into it.
Alright guys, this is the stock intake, couple revs. Alright, hand this off to Dave here.
Alright, first thing we're going to do is just remove these clamps. There's one down here, 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 and here. They're 7mm, or you can use a flathead. Just loosen them up. And we'll pull up on these tabs. And there's one more on the back side of this. So we pretty much disconnected it, all 3 clamping points. Now we're just going to take it off. We have this, you don't want to pull on it too much, you don't want to get the map sensor too taut, so we're going to take that out and we'll get into the next step. To get the map sensor disconnected, you just pretty much push that, pull up, and we're going to have to take it out of this little bezel, but that's pretty much that. So the new one is just going to connect to here, and this one's going to go to here, and they're both going to exit right here, so you're going to get rid of that regular air filter. Still clean. Look who we found in there. Little push pin. Probably from the accident or something. I don't know how the hell it got in there, but to get the map sensor out, you gotta do a quarter turn to the left and pull up like that. And you're gonna be very careful with this because it's very sensitive. We're gonna probably put it in a cloth to set it down. You're not just gonna lay it down somewhere. And then we gotta get that O-ring off actually, because they give you a replacement. So now we're done with this pretty much. Put that aside. We'll take the other pipe and put the new little O-ring on it, and there's a quarter turn in there. We're just gonna slip it in there a certain way, you'll see. There you go. That way we don't step on it or misplace it. We'll just have it in there. We'll set that aside. For the filter housing, which is gonna sit right here, they give you a weather stripping just for the top, so you know it sits flush, doesn't accidentally rub up against the frame. But we'll put that on. So pretty much we're just gonna push it on. So right angle is actually gonna be a little tough, but we'll get that done. So we got the little weather stripping on it. These tabs are gonna sit in there, and then obviously these little clips are gonna go in there to connect it down so it ain't moving. You're gonna have to kind of, you know what, let's get these clips out of this little wire out of the way. Just pop those tabs out and it'll make it easier to get in there. There we go. Wow, that made life so much easier. Get that in there. That's burning my eyebrow. So it'll sit like that. We got that nice and snug. We're gonna put the twin take in there. Just a little OCD, I put the gray. I'm gonna put that on the bottom facing down so you don't see it. And then you'll put the clamp on the other side, which is gonna connect into the pipe and which will hold it still. Just for ease of access, I put the clamp facing this way so you don't have to reach on it, and I put it up top so you're not gonna have trouble getting it off if you need to. Alright, so AFE just as a precaution so you don't get a check engine light. Gives you this little orifice tube, and pretty much that's just going to go in the line, or this line down here. We're going to take this off the blue tab, push it up. This opening has to face the turbo, which is down, so obviously you're not going to want to do it that way. You want to do it that way. So you're just kind of plug it into that little tube right there. Then you're going to put that connector back over top of it and lock it in. Just as a precaution, it feeds air directly towards it, so you're not getting a check engine light. So this is how it's going to sit, like that. And then we're going to have these little couplers down to there, and then this one goes down to that. So we'll do one at a time. We'll do the outer. Gonna get that in there, and then the clamp to tighten it down. We'll do that once we get everything kind of set up. And do this one. This is going to be connected by this hose right here, and then they give you 2 clamps for it. On this one first. Put the clamp facing up so you can access it. Okay, we'll tighten those down. We'll tighten these ones down. We'll leave these loose because we're gonna have to fold it to get the couplers on and everything. The coupler. Oh, this one goes for the bottom. They're 2 different sizes. The bigger is gonna go to this because you have a bigger outer diameter. Put this one on. And it's pretty much just gonna go over that, but they give you clamps. You're gonna feed one on for that side, and one for this side, and so on and so forth. Alright, so we're putting fresh silicone coupler on this plastic. You're gonna want to use some WD-40. Don't use a lot because you don't want to get it within the intake at all, so in the intake system. So just put a little on your finger. That was a lot. And then you're just kind of gonna rub the inside, just like just the tip, just because you don't want to put too much on, but that will help with getting it on a little easier. So we're just gonna tighten this side down so it doesn't move when we're fooling with it. This nut is actually not a 7 anymore, it's an 8, but no biggie. And then we're gonna do the bottom one. This one's huge, so it's gonna fit up. Now we're gonna do the bottom coupler. The bigger open diameter is gonna be for the bigger outlet. Once again, just lube it up a little bit. Do the outer rim of that, and do the inner rim. It'll just help a lot. And this one's gonna be facing up because the angle of it's facing down, so this one was a lot easier. WD-40 will make your life easier too because it's tough. And once again, it's an 8mm on the clamp. We'll tighten that one down, not all the way though, just get it going. We're gonna put the clamps on the other side of the coupler. Put that way so they're all facing the same direction. OCD problem. Get that in there. Might want to use some WD-40, but it should not be that hard on this side because it's texturized, it's not raw plastic. So we kind of got everything seated properly. Now we're just going to tighten up every single clamp. Just make sure it's snug. And then when you start driving it, they might pop off a little bit, so you're going to have to just readjust it. Alright, everything's buttoned up. We got all the hose clamps tightened and everything. The last thing to do is don't forget to connect this little connect for the map sensor. Hear that click. Everything's in. By the way, these are oiled filters, they're not dry, so just keep in mind. Just a little side fact. Dave, if you want to start her up. a wrap for today's video. We did the AFE powered twin take on the 2019 Ford F-150 Ecoboost 3.5 liter. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll walk you through it and whatnot. We're very good on responding to comments. If you guys are new, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Follow our Instagram, follow our Facebook. Don't forget to buy our merch, which is actually
Got the premium
right there.
hoodie.
It's pretty badass.
Yep.
Dave, this is Dave's truck if you guys were wondering. But yeah, peace out.